Hello Starseeds, Jennifer Angela, Trans Teravan. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascending. As a reminder, these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If the reading does resonate, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It lets me know the reading resonates with you and also helps the message get out there for others. Also, be sure to check out your moon and ascending signs. Those readings may have more messages for you as well. Okay, Scorpio. Continuing with the Celtic Cross. Looking into past, present, future energies, main obstacles, strengths moving forward. Then we will look into your main focus, surrounding and supportive energies influencing you that you may not be aware of. Then we'll look into your hopes and fears and most likely outcome and lesson learned. Then we will die it down with advice from the universe and close it off with a message from one of the oracles. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what's been going on with Scorpio as of late. Current energies. You have the Ace of Wands, supported by the Fool card. So this speaks of taking a leap of faith, new opportunities, a seed that needs to be planted. But this is where our free will comes in, Scorpio, needing to take action. Main obstacles, you have the Ace of Cups, new emotional opportunities. Recent past, you have the Knight of Wands, which is moving forward with your passions. Okay, so this is you actually taking action on an opportunity. Strengths position. You have the Six of Cups accompanied with the Two of Pentacles, which speaks of looking at your options, the paths ahead, which way you can go. And it has to do with past emotions and connections. But this is in your strength, so it's you choosing to go a different way. This could be new emotional connections with your past and moving forward from it. Future energies coming in, the Wheel of Fortune, the Threads of Fate, taking a chance. In your main focus, you have the King of Wands. That's now taking action, Scorpio. So you've gone from moving forward with your passions, then the opportunity comes, needing to take a leap of faith, choosing a path, and now you're focusing on actually taking action. Surrounding supportive energies, the Ace of Swords. New mental outlooks, new mental opportunities, new knowledge. So you now have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Mental, emotional, and creative beginnings. In your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so that's actually aligning with your passions and creativeness. It's being in the moment, taking action on your emotions or feeling it, and then going forward with your intuition. Most likely outcome and lesson learned. Eight of Pentacles, focused work, Scorpio. Overall energy, the King of Swords, action and logic. It's people coming to you for advice. You having the answers. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. Moving forward in the physical. This is job, health, home. But it's taking your time, surveying the land, looking at the options ahead, no risk taken, slow moving. Okay, Scorpio. We got two major arcanas. You have the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's taking a leap of faith, new beginnings, having no fear. Not knowing what's ahead, but knowing you're guided, protected. And then it's taking a chance on moving forward. Then courts, we got 4 court cards. So it's moving forward in the physical and with your passions. And then it's taking action on these passions and making logical decisions, going with truth. What aligns with you, Scorpio? Okay, so let's start off with this King of Swords. In the overall energy, we're going to need a little more light with this, I think. Will this do it? Oh, I think we need one more. Let's get you. There we go. King of Swords. Action, logic, logical decisions. People coming to you for advice. Okay. King of Swords is clarified by the 2 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, so this speaks of needing to see a truth, taking off the blindfold and seeing a new knowledge or secret revealed. And it has to do with heartbreak and pain. And it's you needing to move away from this to come into your emotional stability with self, Scorpio. So it's needing to see a truth. Something didn't work out how you wanted. It caused pain, heartbreak. But it's now looking at this, taking off the blindfold, seeing the truth, and moving forward from this. But it's still taking the knowledge with you into your future, but leaving the pain and heartbreak in the past. Okay. And then in your current energy, you have that Ace of Wands and the Fool. So this speaks of taking a leap of faith, new passionate and creative opportunities. This could be relationships, connections. It could be entrepreneurs, starting a business. That spark that drives you. And it's you going after this and having no fear, Scorpio. All right, so let's first look into this Ace of Wands, the opportunity, the seed that needs to be planted. This is where your free will comes in, Scorpio. I've always said, like, aces are seeds. They require action. It's an opportunity from Spirit Source, but we have free will. You need to take action to work towards this and accept this coming in. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is clarified by the 5 of Wands, strength, and the Devil. So this is Leo, Capricorn energy. Competition, strife, learning our strengths and weaknesses, staying calm, cool, and collective. 5 of Wands, I've always said it's strife and competition, but it's also learning strengths and weaknesses. And there's that strength card. So what you are going through now is giving you the strength to move forward. But there could be some obsession here, fear, anxiety, codependencies, addictions. And it's needing to move away from this and learn from whatever this is, Scorpio. So it's having the strength to actually look at this and move away from it. That Fool card, taking that leap of faith, no fear, not knowing what's ahead. The Fool card is clarified, wow, okay, by the Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Star. Okay, Scorpio, so this speaks of judgment, taking action, working with others on a plan, going towards your wishes, a rebirth, a healing. But it's you needing to answer the call. That call of judgment. And are you going to answer it or just ignore it? Okay. So this could have to do with a connection or a passion, because you got the emotion and the passionate beginnings, but in your main obstacle, you got that Ace of Cups, an overflow of emotion, opportunities for new connections, new emotional mindsets. Clarify the Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups here for Scorpio? Ace of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, which was in your overall energy, which was needing to move away from a pain or a heartbreak, something that didn't work out how we wanted. And then the King of Pentacles, taking action in the physical, jobs, home life, health. And then Six of Pentacles, balance, equal give and take between the two. So this has to do with mental mindsets, your finances in the physical, your home life, work life, health. So this could be mental health. Okay. What's going on here, Scorpio? So it's needing to see a truth about something that didn't work out how we wanted. And now there's opportunities, but there needs to be some changes here. There needs to be a balance. And it has to do with past connections, emotions, your upbringing, and needing to switch the path. Now, how did we get here? You have that Knight of Wands. Moving forward with a passion, a spark, something that puts that fire under your ass and something you're trying to go towards. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Wands here for Scorpio. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, and Temperance. So this speaks of the wounded warrior, new emotional connections, and having patience, Scorpio. It's like you've gone through something, but you're still here, so you're feeling worn out, stressed, overworked. But there's this new emotional mindset or connection, and it's balance, mind, body, and spirit. Now you have that Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So that's the mind, your spirit and passions, and your emotions. Now we need the Ace of Pentacles for the physical. So it's you moving forward with a passion and possibly an emotional connection or mindset, but needing patience. Now you also have that Knight of Pentacles, which I've always said is slow moving, cautious. He carries that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning, that opportunity. But it's having patience, taking your time. Now in your strengths position, you have the Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, which speaks of looking at the roads ahead, the options you have moving forward. But it's also connected with past emotional connections, family, upbringing. So let's first see what this Six of Cups is, because this is in your strength, some kind of past emotional mindset or connection, but it's also you possibly needing to look at it in a different way to like alter the path. Six of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which is in your future energies coming in. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay, Scorpio. So this speaks of mourning a loss, depression. It's like going through these emotions, accepting what didn't work out, mourning it, and then crossing that river of emotion to get back to home and self. Ten of Swords, the ending of a cycle, mental mindsets. Closing this off, just mentally overwhelmed and done. Wheel of Fortune, moving forward, cycles. The threads of fate, taking a chance. But then it comes to a decision needing to be made with that Two of Pentacles. So it's looking like you may have decided to actually try to move forward with something from your past. Let's hope. Two of Pentacles. There it is clarified by that Ace of Wands. That opportunity. You needing to make that judgment call to move forward, to go after your wishes and taking that leap of faith. And then you got the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's learning how to wield this new truth. And it's in your surrounding energy, a new knowledge or message coming in about your passions. So it's opportunities to come into this Ten of Pentacles, physical and financial abundance and stability. Having all you need, family, friends, connections, finances. But it's needing to learn how to wield that sword of truth, that Ace of Swords, that knowledge. Where is it? There you go. So it's the student learning how to move forward with a new knowledge. So it's you making a decision to close off a cycle that could possibly be holding you back from moving forward. Because in your overall outcome, you have that Eight of Pentacles. Focused work on a task. Becoming a master in your class. Okay. Now in the future energy coming in, we have that Wheel of Fortune. Those threads of fate. Taking a chance. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by that Two of Pentacles, which was in your strength. That's moving forward with this new knowledge. Going after the opportunities. Six of Swords, Justice. So it's leaving mental conflict. Going for balance of yin and yang. And then it's a karmic balance, justice. Your karmic income tax check. What you put out, you get back. It's time to pay the piper, Scorpio. And it's time to move on and come into balance, stability. But it's you needing to take action to actually receive these opportunities. But now, in your main focus, you have that King of Wands. Action on your passions and creative ventures. King of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. So this is recognition, celebration, physical foundations, being happy in the moment, Scorpio. So in your main focus, it's you trying to be stable, happy with emotional connections, your work, your home life. And it's a recognition and celebration of this. So if you are able to close off this cycle, it's you coming into stability, Scorpio, with self, and being able to share this with others. But now in your surrounding energy, you have that new knowledge, that truth, and you needing to take action. But it's looking like you are taking action with this and trying to have new beginnings, new cycles, closing off and starting something new. Ace of Swords. Wow, Scorpio, okay. Is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Magician. So surrounding energies, it's manifestation, Scorpio. Virgo energy, the Hermit, going inward, shedding light on your past. And then it's learning how to move forward with a new passion, that Ace of Wands. So it's you are taking action on your passions, going after what you want, what gives you that spark and drive. And it's manifestations. What you put out, you get back. As above, so below. It's you receiving what you have been trying to work for, Scorpio. But it takes inner perspective, looking into your past. Things we really don't want to look at, Scorpio, because they cause that pain and that heartbreak. But it's going into that, feeling those emotions, learning from it, and taking the knowledge into your future. That Ace of Swords, that truth. So you can actually align with what you are trying to manifest into the future. So I'm thinking this could be either a passionate relationship or like job promotions, starting your own business, something that you enjoy doing. Now in your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Wands, which is emotion and passion. And it's needing a balance between these. Being in the moment, what makes you happy, what drives you, what pushes you forward. And it could be a fear. Because it's like it's taking the hard road to get what you want. And we got some commercials going on. Great. Sorry about that. We're just going to close that off. Okay, hopes and fears, Queen of Wands. It's the Queen of Wands here for Scorpio. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the World card. Okay, Scorpio, so this speaks of patience, waiting, feeling blocked, having to protect yourself. But it's the ending of cycles, Scorpio. Having the patience to wait for what is coming in, but also not blocking this. Like you don't want to, it could be a fear of what is coming in and what's to come, but it's a new cycle, Scorpio. It's time to ascend to a different level. It's something you've been working on, but it's probably something, there's also fear connected with this. It could be fear of failure or fear that it won't turn out how you want. But it's like failure is just more knowledge coming in on how to move forward on your path. It's not necessarily failure. It's just like a little hurdle. It's like a wall you hit, and then you learn how to either move forward, go over it, under it, around it. And then in your overall lesson and outcome, it's that Eight of Pentacles, persistence, focused work, Scorpio. It's not giving up. Remember, it was having that strength to push forward. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. Moving forward with a truth and a new knowledge, Scorpio. Fastest moving knight in the deck. It's rushing forward with that truth. Eight of Pentacles. is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords was in your supportive energy. That's you trying to manifest something, but it's going forward with a new knowledge and a new passion, inner perspective, aligning yourself, Scorpio. So it's looking at your options, but it's also needing to leave something behind that you may have been working on. It didn't work out how you planned. So it's needing to leave this, but still having the knowledge of what you've gone through and what you've built. And now it's needing to go with this truth. It's a knowledge, an opportunity, free will. So it's leaving emotional connections or mindsets from our past that don't serve us anymore. But it's also patience, taking your time. So it's taking off the blindfold, Scorpio. Something didn't work out how you planned, but now it's you seeing this and needing to take action to go towards what will make you happy. It's learning your strengths and weaknesses. It's the wounded warrior. It's like you're still here, but you're still able to move on. Now it's balancing this. It's having the strength to move away from the fear-based mentality. It could be self-worth, or do I deserve this? How bad do I want this? It's the judgment call. Are you going to keep moving forward, or are you going to back down and let fear control you? It's having no fear. Take that leap, Scorpio. Go after what you want. How bad do you want it? So it's having the strength to take a chance, mourn the loss that it didn't work out how we thought. So now it's taking that knowledge and how could we make it better in the future? It's looking at the path. The opportunities are still there, but it's needing a balance. You need to move away from something that didn't work out. Like the wheel still spins in your favor because you are trying to manifest new passionate beginnings, and the knowledge is now there. It's you needing to be in the moment. Don't stress about the past or what's to come in the future. It'll just confuse you and make your manifestations unclear because you're going back and forth looking at your past, what you want in the future. It's being happy in the now. Learning from your past, taking that knowledge into the future, but not overthinking and stressing about it. Okay. So let's die this down with advice from the universe. But it's needing equal give and take, Scorpio. Moving away from codependencies, fears, anxieties, old idealizations of self, your worth, what you've gone through in the past, what you want in the future. So it's needing to align with this. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups, options ahead. What do you need to move forward? It's getting out of the confusion and illusion, looking at your options and choosing the path that'll better serve you. What is going to help you move forward? Advice moving forward. You have that Hermit card again. Going forward with the truth, new knowledge, manifestations, the Hierophant, the teacher, the student becoming the teacher. This is foundational structures, government, education, religious and spiritual beliefs, and being open and receptive with that Queen of Cups. Intuition, being able to hear the message, that judgment call, and answering it. It's a new connection with Spirit and Source. The Hierophant, the teacher, aligning yourself, hearing the messages coming in. But it takes that inner perspective, going inward, going into those places we don't want to confront, Scorpio. It's the ending of a cycle, but free will comes in. You need to decide whether you are going into this. It's moving away from the fear. Okay. So this is seeing a new knowledge, going after your happiness, accepting things that didn't work out, but you're still here. You've learned from it. It's given you the strength and the knowledge. Now it's balancing this, having the strength to keep pushing forward, no fear. It's still going after your wishes, taking that leap of faith, trying to get a balance of your mind and emotions and what you want to bring into the physical, Scorpio. So it's the wheel spinning in your favor. It's the ending of a cycle, beginning of a new. So it's now choosing the path you're going to take, that karmic justice and balance, yin and yang. So it's moving away from the conflict, mental strife, taking that knowledge with you. And it's a celebration and recognition of you learning how to be happy in the moment, in the physical and the now, to be able to move forward with your passions and what you want to bring into the physical. But it takes you going inward and actually clearing old patterns, mindsets, fears, codependencies, addictions. And it's taking your time, waiting for this to actually, it's going with the flow and the cycle. And this is giving you the opportunity to move forward with a new knowledge, new passion, but it's you also needing to leave something that isn't working for you anymore, Scorpio. You've put all this work in, it didn't turn out how you want, but it's taking the knowledge of this so you can move forward in the future. That focused work, it's not giving up, it's persistence, like keep pushing forward. You have knowledge of what didn't work out now, so now it's still moving forward and going in a different direction. It's changing the formula to get different results. Okay, so let's close this off with messages from Kali. Kali, I've always said she's very good with shadow work and severing ties of things that hold us back, that are harmful. So she comes in to cut these ties and these chains so you are free to move forward. But it's you trying to manifest something, some kind of passion, either relationship or something you're trying to build. But it's being open and receptive and being willing to do the work, Scorpio. You needing to go inward and see how you got the results you got, what actions you took that brought you here, why it didn't work out, mourning it, not harping on it, and then taking that knowledge into the future to change the formula and get the results you want. Okay, messages from Kali. Kalaratri. I know I'm butchering these names. And then you got that moon in the background, secrets revealed, shadow work, rebirth with the lotus. 32, 5, competition, strife, learning strengths and weaknesses. Okay, let's see what Kali has for Scorpio. Scorpio, the goddess Kalaratri, I know I messed that up, appeared when a warrior violated the rules of law and violently assaulted enemy troops resting under the cover of night. She appeared in terrible form, making sounds that expressed her horror at the suffering taking place. This is the weeping and wailing Black Madonna. No matter how people try to cover up what is happening, glossing over things with cleverly manipulative words, she is the truth, witnessed and laid bare. For those who have been cajoled or coerced to deny their intuition and authentic experience, Kalari breaks through the crazy making and brings us into the truth of what is happening. She brings the relief of truth, even when it is difficult to bear. She breaks open toxic systems and reveals deceptive behaviors, Scorpio. In unmasking the terror of what has happened or is still happening, we become able to disconnect from our sources of abuse so we can begin to heal the trauma. That which is not acknowledged can never heal, but is doomed to be repeated. The acknowledgement of Kalaratri is not an intellectual understanding, but a bone-deep agony of release. That heartbreak that something didn't work out how we want. It's not harping on this. It's saying, okay, this didn't work out. Why did it not work out? It's not beating a dead horse. It's learning from this, Scorpio. Where were we? It is like pulling the thorn out of the lion's paw. It hurts, but it is the way that leads to healing, rather than the hurt that would come from trying to ignore the thorn and dealing with it increasingly negative consequences. So like I was saying, with that inner perspective, it's going inward to deal with a pain that is harmful. Things didn't work out. But if you just ignore it, it's always going to be there bothering you. So it's needing to face this, take it out of the subconscious, bring it into the conscious, so it is acknowledged, so you could actually heal it and move from it. If you just ignore it, it just stays there buried. It's like an ingrown hair you just can't get to. It's needing to remove this so it could heal, Scorpio. The name literally translates as Black Night, a time that is scared and honored with celebration in the Hindu tradition. It is also an emanation of the goddess, Kali herself. In that sense, Kali is our dark night of the soul. In the Hindu scriptures, Kalaratri is known as the dark night of final disillusion, the formal and absolute ending of something that is no longer needs to be. She signifies that there is no going back. She is the spiritual solvent into which we, as we have known ourselves and experienced our agonies, can dissolve. On the spiritual path, to go through a dark night of Kalaratri is considered a protective and enveloping experience. Here, we can be held in a psychic container that allows us to dispense with all we have been working through or are holding on to. It is where we try to figure it out and just let it go. Similar to what happens during sleep. During the spiritual sleep of Kalaratri, we drop the ego and intellect and allow for the divine reorganization and healing power of the sacred feminine to work its restorative magic. Energies are processed and cleared away. From her as the cosmic womb, we can be recreated, reborn. That star card, a rebirth, a healing process, going after your wishes. But it's needing to have the strength to face a fear or a heartbreak, Scorpio. It's that judgment call. Choose today who you are going to serve. The oracle brings a message of a total change, of a need to let go of what has been so that a new form can be established. You will not know what the new form is going to look like, just as you do not know what you will dream of before you go to sleep, nor in what state you will awaken the following morning. As you enter into the spiritual sleep, you cannot know all that will happen. Yet, this is Kali, so we can trust. Sleep only comes when we let go. So too, this deep and restorative spiritual surrender can only happen when we are willing to let go of our attachment to what has been. That 8 of Cups, leaving something that is no longer serving you, Scorpio. It didn't work out. You've put all this work and energy into it, trying to manifest this. But something was not aligned. So now it's you looking at this. What can be changed? It's not harping on the pain. It's like, okay, this didn't work out. Why didn't it work out, Scorpio? What did you do to prolong it or block it? And then it's clearing that away. This form of the goddess is said to ward off dark entities, ghosts or spirits, and negative energies, as they all flee upon her arrival. The sanctuary of night and all its entails, such as coming face to face with our fears, and through that releasing them, Scorpio, is a temple of healing with the goddess. So the many gifts of Kalaratri include increased fearlessness and freedom. The oracle guides you to trust in her protection and her promise that under her guiding hand, you shall become all you are destined to be, Scorpio. So it's mourning this loss, seeing how you got here, Scorpio. And now it's balancing this. You're in this wounded state. You're mourning this. It's like something didn't work out. It's depression, but it's knowledge, Scorpio. It was an experience. And now it's you pushing forward, having no fear, knowing you are divinely guided and protected. You are still on the path of what you want. It's a roadblock, a hurdle, a lesson. And it's a new knowledge. So now it's balancing this new knowledge and this experience and now bringing it into the physical, putting it into your manifestation to change it and make it more clear. It's moving forward on the path, but it could have been there's like a roadblock. Something cut you off where you can't move forward now. So now it's needing to work around this. Still moving forward, balance, being in the moment and taking action. So now it's going inward, going into it's like a side trail. It's like you're being forced to go into the cave. It's another path and you're afraid to go in there. But if this is what you want, Scorpio, it's being able to face this. It's going into those caves, dealing with the pain, the fear, so you can come out on the other side. It's taking action on moving forward with this knowledge and leaving what didn't serve you. So now it's being open and receptive to the path that's laid ahead of you, Scorpio. Are you going to have fear and not want to go into that cave? Because you don't know what's in there. You have an idea and you're afraid of that. But your way is blocked. You can't move forward in the way you are going. So now it's altering this. It's going into those caves, that dark spot, that fear, shedding light, and then finding more of self in there. And then when you come out on the other side, the opportunities are waiting for you. It's like the lights have gone out, Scorpio, on your path. It's dark. There's fear. So now it's still having the strength to push forward, go into those caves. It's shedding light, taking that new knowledge, still venturing forward, because on the other side, there's the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's where your opportunities are. But you need to take action to go towards this. It's being open and receptive. You're being guided to go here, Scorpio. You have to have no fear, because then that's when the messages come in and your manifestations are cleared. It's getting rid of the negative and what didn't work out so that your manifestations can be cleared and it hits the target you want. So it's actually shedding light in the darkness so you could see the light at the end of the tunnel. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope it resonates with you. If it did, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out your moon and ascending signs. Those readings could have more messages for you as well. So as I say, Scorpio, stay bright and stay positive. It's finding the light at the end of the tunnel. Things didn't work out, but it's for you to learn something, Scorpio. Keep pushing forward. Have that strength, no fear. This is your karmic balance. It's balancing your emotions and your mind so you could bring your passions into the physical. It's needing to be happy in the moment. Something didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? Let's go into it. See what can be done to change it. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you have a good one. Love and light, starseeds. See you later. Bye.